we can't escape it. You can't escape the reality of the movie because you're filming right there, but I'm sleeping right here. And we were all together. But I think it really helped sort of bring a lot of that element of unity to life in the film.
Hi, Adria.
Hey, how are you?
Good, and you? Thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to see you again. I love this character. I think Sarah deceives us a little bit and then turns around. What attracts you to her?
Um, so many things. I mean, at first I was really attracted by what this movie was sort of telling and what we were all going to do as an ensemble and sort of the story of the misusage of power and putting that in a 3D form element for everyone to see was really interesting to me. Um, and the tone of the movie was something that really attracted me. I never read something that was so everything all at the same time. And then Sarah's arc was one that I was really interested in. She starts off as this like kind of competitive girl and she's a little bitchy and she wants the attention of Slater King. But later that starts disheveling and you start really knowing who she is. And you realize that who she was at the beginning of the movie was all a facade. It was this like insecurity of I don't know anybody, I don't know how to behave. And towards the end of the film, you really get to know who she is. She's this incredibly protective girl's girl. And you kind of, I loved that she went through all of that. That was really cool and interesting to me.
Amazing. And like work with Zoe. I think she did a really good job on on the movie. That's your director debut. How was this dynamic on set with her and her being an actress that helped you a little bit, like interaction with her?
Well, it definitely helped the way that she directed all of us, right? Because she's been in our position as an actress. She understands the stakes and she understands the scenes and the complexity of the scenes that they're really hard scenes to perform. So she understood what she was asking of us and from us. Um, and I think she also had a really empathetic approach to directing, where she kind of clocked in how everybody was working or how everybody's process was going, and she shifted her directorial to like really cater to every actor. And I think it's the reason why she gets such different performances from every single one of her actors. Um, it's funny because it is her directorial debut, yet it never felt like she was a first-time director. Like there was never that energy on set. It was just like, oh no, she's the director. Like she's done this forever. It definitely felt like that. Obviously there were moments of struggle and we hit whether we hit time or we hit all this stuff and but seeing her maneuver through every single element of that was fascinating because she never stopped being creative. Even in times of trouble, she would still find a creative solution to get out of it. And I think that's what makes her such a great director.
The movie talks about like memories and says that forgetting is a gift. Is there anything that happened on set that you would like to forget and something that happened that you'd like to remember forever?
I would like to forget. No, I don't want to forget anything about filming this movie, both the challenging parts or the good parts. I mean, I learned so much through this whole process. So I don't know if I would want to forget anything. There's certainly some scenes that I don't want to relive or remember, but even with that, it was like the necessity of telling the story. We had to sort of showcase that. Stuff that I would want to remember. I mean, every scene that I had with Naomi, I want to cherish and remember forever. And I love her so much, and I think she's so talented, and we had so much fun. We laughed so much that I would want to relive that and remember those moments forever.
Yeah, I love both characters. You guys create this sisterhood towards the end. I love that. I think it's amazing.
Thank you.
Both of you and your expressions towards the end. That was like amazing. Love, love, love that. So yeah,
Thank
I've
you.
been like you have amazing characters. You have like you already play like Dorothy for Emerald City, Maria for Los Friques, which I love her. I think she's amazing. You have Vix, all of them. How did you look for like what's the thing that you look for in your characters, like the ones that you pick to play?
Um, they kind of, I sound so weird and like actory and but they kind of do speak to me. There's some characters that I read and they kind of bounce off the page and I know exactly how I'm going to do it and not exactly, but I have like a hunch of like, oh, how am I going to get into this character? And then there's some that don't speak to me and I really have to work hard to sort of find myself in that character. Um, but but yeah, I think it depends. I think it's a combination of what is on the page, the potential of what it could be, and then, just working with good directors that you want to collaborate with, that like your ideas, that wanna build this character with you. That's kind of how I go about it.
Yeah, yeah, you feel the character. I think that's why you get it right and get the right ones for you to play. I love Maria,
Thank you.
so that's
Maria is
why.
one of my favorites.
Yeah, I think she's
Maria is one of
amazing.
my favorites.
Amazing.
Thank
Also,
you.
yes, also let's come back to Blink Twice and the island, kind of the island, the house,
The island.
the hacienda in Mexico. What was like is a character itself, right? So how was like being
Yeah.
there, like how is that dynamic, that set was beautiful, like especially the house.
It was beautiful. We lived there. So we were living there and filming there. So the rooms in the movie, that's very much what my room looked like. Um, and it was interesting because you're kind of stuck in this place, this beautiful place. And at the beginning it is amazing and you're all having fun and oh, I'm gonna go tan and then we're gonna film and then we're gonna do this. And then towards the end, you're like, I need to go see something different. And I think it helped us all get into that energy of the script. I mean, everybody was like, oh my God, I can't believe we're back here. We can't escape it. You can't escape the reality of the movie because you're filming right there, but I'm sleeping right here. And we were all together. But I think it really helped sort of bring a lot of that element of unity to life in the film. And on the weekends, we would go to Merida, to the city, and we would, have a kind of a little break from that space, and then we would come back to it. And then, funny enough, I kind of miss it. You're like, oh man, we had such a great time. But when you're in it and you're filming all the time, and we would all be like, oh my God, we need to get out of here. And then we also really enjoyed it. It was interesting. It was definitely a challenge that we all went through collectively together, and that was probably one of my favorite parts.
Amazing.
It sounds like it wasn't, but it kind of was.
Amazing. Adria, I just want to thank you so much for your time. I also want to mention that I love you in Hitman. Madison, she's amazing.
Thank you.
And I cannot wait for season 2 of Andor. Vix coming back.
Thank you. Oh,
Thank you
Vix
so
is
much.
back. Vix is back.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
you.
Muitas graças. Muito obrigada. Tchau, tchau.
Muito obrigada.
If you like to support or continue to support Jana on Camera, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share the videos.